Alright, hello, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you here again. So it's the 28th of January and this is on Thursday. So I have been looking at some charts about the recent 2 hours and looking for some trading chances, but still not be able to take trades because I don't see any good trading edges in lower time frames. But let's check some chart today. What's happening on these Forex pairs? And looking for the interchange today. So thank you for joining everyone. Once again, my name is Kei and I am a Japanese full-time Forex trader here in Tokyo, Japan. So I use Ichimoku as one of my main trade strategies. I use wave analysis and price action and also Ichimoku fiber lines. And also I do the time analysis and price prediction theories so that I can expect when the market can turn, exactly what day, and also to what price level the market goes towards the direction. So let's check some charts today and see which one is trending first, because I am a trend follower. So mainly I take trades on these trending pairs. When it's range by Ichimoku, then I don't take trades. So thank you for joining. Before quickly start here, just a quick disclaimer, this information is basically based on my experience knowledge, so when you take trades, please do within risk. So I hope the sound is okay and the picture, the video, live streaming is okay. Sometimes there's some lag or sometimes there's voice not really clear sound, so I hope everything's working okay. Alright, thank you for joining everyone, great to see you here. Sinclair, Alexandre, and Greg, Mikidomo, Kanug, and Aman, Penzar, Tuan, Blackwater, Golam, and Mr. Fernandez, thank you for joining, great to see you here. Alright, Tam, My Brian, alright, Enk, and Yorun, thank you for joining, great to see here too. Alright, so the first one that I wanted to address today is the GBPJPY, the pound yen. And this is a daily chart and I'm looking for the buy chance because this is a nice uptrend for the last couple of days. Especially today on this pound yen, it's a bullish trend and it's the bullish candlestick on this daily chart. So I see that this is uptrend. And also the price action wise, this is the bullish in the wave. So when I look at the markets, no matter which time frame I look at the market as a wave. I always look for the N wave, the letter N. So here I see the letter N here because there is a bullish in the wave, like up to here, and there was a slightly like a small N waves over here, and also the market went all the way up here and retraced backwards. And also still moving up this way. So this is the N wave. This is called bullish N wave, which is an indication of the uptrend. So I can clearly see that the GBPJPY is on the bullish trend on this wave analysis first. And also if you see Ichimoku lines, this is showing uptrend because the price first of all is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the Kumo here. And the Chikou span is above the candles. So this is so-called like a perfect order for the trending market. So and also if you see the Kumo here, the Kumo is composed of two lines. The lower part of the Kumo, when it's bullish, is called the Senko span B, and the upper part is called the Senko span A. Yeah, Senko means like forwarded or future, and span means just span in English word. So Senko span, Kumo shifted 26 candles forwarded, and that's why it's called Senko span A and B. And I look at these lines, how these lines move. So overall Kumo is uptrending, and technically Senko span B is flat at the moment, but Senko span A is going up this way. So yeah, this is a nice uptrend indication, and also the Kijun Sen is pointing upwards here, which is also the nice indication. And Chikou span above the candles is another confirmation for bullish trend, and that's why simply this is the uptrend. And also, as I mentioned before, this is the N wave over here, so this is a nice uptrend, and I expect the market continue to move up this way. So that's why I'm looking for the buy chance on this pair first of all. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you here. Good to see you. Alright, so yeah, I think this is still the continuous uptrend, so I'm looking for the buy chance. And I look at the lower time frame to get the exact buy chance. But before moving on to the lower time frame, I just wanted to address the candlestick pattern here. There is a candlestick pattern called Sakata Goho in Japan, which is the basic candlestick patterns, technical analysis. And here I see yesterday on the 27th January, I see the pin bar. Yesterday was a pin bar pointing upwards, and now today is a bullish candle over here. Today is a Thursday, 28th, it's bullish candle at the moment. So if I see these two candlesticks, what I can see in my head is that this is a strong bullish trend. The reason is because yesterday was a rejection. Yesterday the market was rejected at this 142.87 level. It was rejected over here. So that was yesterday's candlestick on the daily chart. But today, even there was a rejection yesterday, today is bullish. So if I see these two candlestick combinations, I can sense that there's more buyers than sellers in the market at the moment. So I expect the market breaks upwards this way. That's the candlestick technical analysis here. And also before that, I saw that there was a engulfing bar. So this candlestick on 26 candlesticks high and low were completely engulfing the previous few candles. Previous 3 candles, it's been engulfing. So I was expecting the P wave breakout. So here's a P wave. P wave is the Ichimoku way to say ascending triangle. So if you see the higher lows and also the high remains the same level, then this is called the P wave as per Ichimoku. And on this P wave, I see Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen locations. When Tenkan-sen above the Kijun-sen in the P wave, I expect the market goes upwards this way, which I have been saying from last week. And looks like it did. It just broke upwards now, and looks like this is still the continuous uptrend. So, before the P wave breakout, I just wanted to mention that there was an engulfing bar. There were 3 candlesticks being engulfed by this one bullish candle on this 26th of January. And the next day, 27th, it seemed that it broke upwards, but there was a pin bar. There was a pin bar and rejected over here at this 142.80 level. And now it's going upwards this way. So based on these candlestick patterns, I can say that the bullishness on this market. And that's why this is another reason why I'm looking for the buy chance at the moment. So if you combine the candlestick formations technical analysis by Ichimoku, that will become more, you can be more confident in its trend direction like this. Because Goichi Hosoda originally created these 5 lines of Ichimoku, but he wasn't really sure about the candlestick patterns. So he found that the candlestick patterns are going along with these Ichimoku 5 lines after he created this Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. And he realized so many correlations between price action and candlesticks patterns, and also the Ichimoku strategies. And basically, Ichimoku lines are moving based on the price action, are high renewals or the low, like a lower highs and higher highs. That's what basically what's making these lines, these Ichimoku lines move. So in that sense, if you understand the essence of the price action, then you can have a depth of Ichimoku analysis too, right? And basically it's up for anything. Even if you use a moving average, it's based on the close price. So if you know the price action, that leads to the deeper knowledge of these indicators. And the Ichimoku is actually, I think, one of the indicators for that. So this is uptrending on the daily chart. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. Let's look at the 4 and see what's happening. So here's a 4-hour chart, and in 4 I can see that there is uptrend also. So we have the price breaking the recent high, the previous high, 142.86 level, breaking upwards. So we have this is a daily candlestick. This is a 4-hour chart candlestick. So there is 3 hours and 49 minutes for this candle to close. But if it closes above the previous high, above this 142.86, then we can expect the market goes up this way continuously. So, and also if you see 5 lines of Ichimoku here, the Senko span B up and A up, Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen up, because of this renewal here, and also the Chikou span above the candles too. And also we see the bullish in a wave over here. So I expect the market breaks upward this way and continue to move upwards. And one thing that I'm watching is the previous high. So coming back to the daily chart, I was saying that there was a recent high, previous high, exactly at this level. Oh, looks like it just broke. There was a previous high at this level, 142.71 level, on this 1st of September last year, and looks like it just broke upwards now. It's breaking upwards. So yeah, in this case, I wait for this candlestick in 4-hour chart. If this 4-hour chart candle close will become above 142.71 level, which is a previous high on last year's September, then there's more chance the market goes up this way continuously. So yeah, that will be one of the things that I'm looking at. There was a nice reversal lines. Former resistance is now becoming support and goes up this way, which is nice uptrend confirmation also, so that we can expect this bullish wave continuously this way. So always look for the N, letter N, to capture the trend market, and also to get the exact trading edge. So before lowering it, lower to the 1-hour chart and also the lower time frames, let me read some comments and discuss on these charts. Alright, Amen says, yep, I'm doing well. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing great. How much leverage do you use? And can you make a video explain about the way to use leverage? Pros and cons. Sure. I use a leverage below 20. 1 to 20 is my leverage. And also the risk is actually, I think it's more important than the leverage. I risk 2% every time I take trades. And yeah, my leverage in average is below 20. I used to trade with a leverage 100 or 200, and I lost my account once when I was a newbie. So that was a expensive lesson. I lost $10,000 account when I was taking the gold with a high leverage like 200, and I lost it. So I lost it like, you know, very soon, like in overnight. So that was a painful lesson. And then I started to study about the leverage. I never put the stop loss before. I didn't know how to put the stop loss, and I didn't know how to calculate the risk per trade. and also the leverage. So yeah, I recommend not to go above 50 leverage. I think 50 will be at most. I think 50 is, you know, even a little bit too high, I believe. Like 25, 30 would be ideal, I believe, for the leverage. In Japan, by the way, it's regulated to 25 at maximum leverage. Alright, hello Steve, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Alright, and Golden, Count, Mr. Fernandez, thank you for joining. Alright, Mateo, thank you for joining as well. Pound JPY, maybe there are buy chance, but in 1 hour chart and 30, we need a breakout of 142.86 level and correct displacement of Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. Yeah, and looks like it's breaking now. Yeah, looks like it's breaking the line. So we're gonna look at the 1 hour chart next soon. Alright, Roy, thank you for joining. Where to find and how to insert K Ichimoku indicator in the trading chart. This is the Ichimoku. This is a default Ichimoku indicator. So you can just use a default Ichimoku indicator with default settings, and that's what I use right now. Alright. Alright, Russell, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining first time. Good to see you, and I hope you learn on today's live stream. Kijun-sen is flat in 1 hour chart. Alright, let's take a look at that one soon. Alright, gold. Gold making a fresh up move in 1 hour chart. Alright, let's take a look at the gold later also. Alright, Jagadish, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you here. And Maru-san, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. Alright. And pound JPY is breaking with the bullish power. Yep, that's true. I think this is a strong pound. Hold on, let me check the currency strength chart. Oh, by the way, I just changed the head of my website. I just put some messages at the top of my website so that you can see my message here. Yeah. I just did it today, so I hope you enjoy my little message like this. So yeah, let's look at the currency strength chart and refresh it for today. And yeah, oh, looks like the pound is slightly strong, but I think JPY is going down. Yeah, JPY sold, and that's why pound yen is going up. So this is more of the JPY that's causing this uptrend. Okay, so yeah, look, I think the other JPY crosses are going up by this weak JPY at the moment. You see there is different about the candles in the daily chart time frame between TradingView and MT4. Yeah, because the displacement is different between TradingView and MT4. And the TradingView is correct in displacement. Oh, thank you Maru-san for the reminder. So yeah, if you liked it, please press a good button before you leave so that it keeps me going. Alright, so let me pick up some of the comments. Yeah, retesting and the retesting area right now. Yeah, N and P wave. Yep, yeah, that's true. So let's go to 1 hour chart. So here is the 1 hour chart on pound yen. So let's see what's happening by Ichimoku lines now. Okay, so here is the it just broke the previous high 140.86, and that's making the Kumo up, and also Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. Chikou span breakout is happening at the moment. But once again, let's wait for this candle close. It's gonna close in about 40 minutes. This is 1 hour chart. So yeah, we better wait for the candle close and wait for the trading chance, because if because this candlestick looks like a bullish candle, but after 40 minutes later, it might go bearish, and you might see pin bar as a result. And if you see the pin bar in 1 hour, then the market might go down this way. So yeah, please do not jump into the market at the moment. Just be patient and wait for the candle close is my advice at the moment. Yeah, 120 is my leverage too. Yeah, I think 120 is, yeah, it's safe, I would say. Using 500 leverage, what madness. Yeah, that's too high. That's you can lose account so easily with that one. Yeah. What religion do you practice? I have no religion. Yep. KK, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright, getting a sense. Good to see you again. Alright. Yep. Amen. You're welcome. Yeah. Karine, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you here. So yeah, 1 hour chart is breaking upwards, and this is Y wave. I can see that there is an expanding wave, like the highs are getting higher and the lows are slightly going lower this way. So this is the type of Y wave. And on this Y wave also in 1 hour chart, I wait for the Tenkan-sen to come above the Kijun-sen. And at the moment, looks like the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen exactly overlapping. So let me enlarge the picture and also hide the candlesticks like this so that you can see. Yep, the Tenkan-sen is the blue line in my chart color setting. This is Tenkan-sen, and then the green one is the Kijun-sen. Originally, there were only 2 Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen on Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, and Kumo and Chikou span were the supportive lines to the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. So Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are the most important lines of Ichimoku, and at the moment we can see that these are exactly overlapping. So yeah, when it does, then this means this is a strong uptrend. But better wait for the separation. I mean, like this. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen sometimes overlap exactly like over here. And when they overlap and when they go up together, this shows the strong uptrend. So at the moment they are overlapping, and if the next candlestick is going to be still overlapping Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, then that will become a continuous uptrend strongly. So yeah, from this reason, I think we better wait for the candle close on this 1 hour chart. So let me show the candlesticks again. So here is the confirmation. So yeah, when Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen exactly overlap on these two candles, there was a strong bullish candle, and afterwards there was a engulfing bar, bearish engulfing, and went downwards, but not quite reached to the previous low. It stopped in above the previous low and it became upwards, but still it doesn't reach the previous high, resulting P wave, symmetrical triangle wave, and it broke downwards this way. A triangle broken downwards this way, renewed lower. It renewed lower, but it was supported by this previous low, and now it's spiking upwards this way. So the question really in this case is that because it broke the previous high on this 1 hour chart, so the next thing we have to wait for is the breakout of the previous high, which is at this 142.86 level, upwards this way. And also this 142.71 is the resistance from September last year, and also this 142.86 is a resistance from 27th January. So if the candle close is going to be above the 142.86, then we can expect the market continue to go up this way. So that's the price action, and that's what we have to wait for to buy. Otherwise the market might go down this way still. So yeah, and also once again the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are exactly overlapping at the moment. So if the next candlestick will result this Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen and upwards together, then that will become a continuous uptrend still. So that's another thing that I'm waiting for. So we have to wait for the next 34 minutes until this candlestick ends, closes. Wow, 1,000 leverage. Yeah, that's insane. That's you don't want to use it. Yeah, you get money quickly, but you lose it quickly also. And we better consider the risk per trade. Yeah, how to join Ichimoku community? Tam, yeah, as Yoran put the link here on the chat, or you can see the link description below to join the Ichimoku community. Will you trade tonight, Kay? Yeah, if there's opportunity, then I take trade. But this is 11:30 p.m. in Japan time, and I think I will be going to bed tonight at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I have yeah, I have about yeah, like 2 hours and a half to look at the chart, because after this there will be another Ichimoku membership live in about 30 minutes. So yeah, and while I'm looking at the chart and take trades, if I can set the break-even line before I go to bed, then I just do it and go to bed. But if I can't set the break-even line, then I just close it in some profit or break-even and come back to chart tomorrow. Yep, but no matter whenever there's a chance. Whenever there's a chance in the market, then I take trades. Yeah, but I make sure to put the break even before leaving the chart. Alright, Fire, thank you for joining. And Ian, good to see you too. I just closed my pound JPY position. Yeah, I think that's a good strategy. It might retrace backwards. So yeah, let's even look at the 30-minute chart. So in 30-minute chart here, this is the lowest time frame that the Kumo is valid. So yeah, I think yeah, I use the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo on 30-minute chart above, because if you use Ichimoku in 5-15, I think it's not so reliable because Ichimoku is a bit lagging. So I prefer to use other indicator tools in lower time frames. But so I think 30-minute chart is, I think, the lowest time frame to use Ichimoku. And in 30-minute chart, I can see that the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen uppers, and Kumo just twisted bullish, and now it's reaching the previous high, as we saw earlier on the 1-hour chart. And there are two consecutive bullish candles, and now it's going up. So in this case, I look at the lower time frame. So let me cancel the Ichimoku now, and let me directly go to 5-minute chart. So in 5, so here's a 5-minute chart, and once again, what we expect is a breakout towards this way, towards upwards this way. And how can we expect the breakout upwards is a candlestick formation. So in 5, there is a beautiful P wave forming right now. So there is a P wave over here, and because the higher time frame is showing uptrend, we can expect the market goes up this way. So So that will be the 5-minute chart candlestick analysis here. And also, if I can see the Fibonacci retracement, I use the Fibonacci from the previous low to the previous high, and yep, I can see that there was a 23.6% bounce over here. So if this P wave is gonna break upwards, then it will continue to go up this way, because this was the like bullish in a wave like this, and the market goes up this way continuously. So that's one thing to watch out. And if you go down to 5-minute chart, then the candlesticks move so quickly, so you might get tripped, or you might get trapped by these candlestick moves. So now it was going down, but we have to wait for the candle close always, right? We have about 4 minutes for the 5-minute chart candle close, and if this candle close will become above the previous highs or above this P wave, then we can expect the market goes up this way. But if it closes below, then it might go down and retrace, and it might be supported by 38.2% or 50 or 61.8%, and goes up this way continuously, as this is a bullish trend in higher time frames. So here is a scenario. Here is the importance to create scenario. So yeah, before taking a trade, always create a scenario in your head and get ready psychologically, is my advice. So let's see. Yeah, Deepak, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So let's see. Really inspired with your trading. Which strategy do your friend Takashi Kotegawa use? I have a couple videos that talk about the BNF's strategies, so you can watch these videos. For me, I use the Ichimoku for higher time frames to capture the bigger picture, and I get exact entry timing on these lower time frames. Just starting to learn Ichimoku. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, when I first saw Ichimoku, I thought that was complicated. I think it's difficult to understand. But now I use Ichimoku, and I think Ichimoku is the best one so far. Alright, Vince, thank you for joining. What do you think about the Redditors that out trade the hedge funds with a GMH stock? I'm not sure about that one actually. Yeah, I don't really trade stocks, so I'm not sure. I am a full-time Forex trader, and also I take trades on these Forex pairs only, major pairs, or major minors, but I use these pairs. So let's see. Yep, good to see you. Good to see you. Be careful with pound JPY while waiting for the close of the candle above 142.86. Maybe there's a buy chance. Yep, and looks like it's breaking upwards as expected. So yeah, just wait for the candle close. Right over here, also you don't want to jump in. You know, I used to jump in like this, and the market went backwards very soon. So never jump in. Always wait for the candle close is the important thing to remember. And while waiting, let me cover some of other comments here. So is FTMO funding scam? Yeah, I think yeah, you don't want to use 100 leverage. I think 100 will be too much. Yeah. every pound pair is moving, alright? Alright. And as we saw earlier, because the JPY at the moment is quite weak, so that's why I think the JPY pairs are going upwards. And also USD is also weak at the moment. So be careful on this JPY and USD pairs at the moment. Alright, EURJPY also upturning, alright? 4 and 1 hour chart. Okay, so now we can see that the candle closed over here in 5, and the next forming candlestick is upwards here. So I think this is the great timing to look for the entry chance. So there is a breakout and also candle trend line. So there is a breakout over here, and also I can draw the candle trend line like this way. Candle trend, and let's take a look at the stochastics. Okay, stochastics is not gold crossing, but I can see Bollinger Bands band walking happening. So I think this will be the buy. I will buy over here, exactly at this breakout, and I put the stop loss below the previous low. I will just use this one. My stop loss will be below the previous low. I see this one as a previous low because there was an N wave over here. So I take this stop loss, and in this case my stop loss in pips is going to be 69 pips, which is too much. So I will tighten the stop loss above here. So I will take the previous low over here on this wick pointing downwards, and in this case the stop loss is going to be 60 pips, which is still too high. So looks like the market is volatile so much today on this pound JPY. So when I take trades, I use a stop about 15 pips to 30 or 35 pips, and 60 pips for me is too wide because I take only 2% per trade. So in this case, I think I will take the previous low over here, and in this case this is going to be 18 pips of stop loss. So if I enlarge the chart like this, then I take this previous low over here, and I take the 16 pips of stop loss, and I take a buy over here, and I expect the market goes up continuously this way at the breakout. So that will be my strategy. So once again, when you take trades, please do within risk, please. But that will be how I take trades. Never go to bed without break-even line. Yep, that's the rule of my strategy. Yes. Oh, Deepak, thank you for the reminder. Yeah. If you liked it, please press a good button today before you leave. Alright, good to see you, Kareem. Alright, resistance, yep, up over here. So looks like it's breaking upwards now. Alright, Victor, good to see you here. I learned Ichimoku for 2 weeks, and I see profit from Ichimoku strategy is less than other strategy. But I can't beat the market with other strategy still now, okay? So Ichimoku is the good indicators, good strategies, but you have to understand well. Yeah, you need to understand, and also you need to understand why these lines are moving. Why these Ichimoku lines moving, you have to understand, and also what's causing these lines to move, and also the experience experience is also important to have. Yeah, so mindset is very important. Mindset. And a stable mindset comes from experience. If you take a profit accordingly higher time frame and entry in 5 or 15, I think you will have great reward ratio. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Every time I take trades, I have the risk reward ratio to 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 every time. Because my targets are based on higher time frames and my entry chances are on lower time frames. So yeah, once again coming back to the 5-minute chart, looks like it's breaking upwards now. So I think this is a great time to enter. Let's see, if you take profit accordingly, oh, I read it already. Alright, so let's see, yeah. So I will check out the gold soon. I will check the gold soon. Yeah. Let's see. I see Ichimoku is the most difficult for backtesting because it's too complex in backtesting. Okay. Yeah. Alright, AUDUSD. Alright, I will check AUDUSD later too. So gold, AUDUSD are on the list. So yeah, so exactly at this breakout was my entry chance. And if you see the market this way, simple, then I think your analysis becomes simple too. I mean, Ichimoku looks to be complex, but once you understand, it's simple. So let's check the gold right now. I was checking gold and looks like it's ranging, but let me check and let me make some comments on this one. So gold daily chart is Ichimoku shows its range, Kumo flat, very tiny thin Kumo here, it's flat, and the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen flat also, and Chikou span exactly touching the candles over here, and also the market is exactly in the Kumo here, so there is no trend, and this is this is range, complete range. So let's check the 4-hour chart. In 4, let's see, let me squeeze the chart. Yeah, in 4-hour chart, the previous couple of hours it's uptrending, but the Kumo flat, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen flat, and Chikou span is also touching the candles. So I can still say that this is a flat ranging market in 4-hour chart too. So although we see uptrend in short term, in the long term from this one, from 21st January, exactly at 6 UTC, it's been downtrending still. I think this is still in a bearish wave and the market can go downwards this way. It's my view. So in that sense, I will draw the line. I can draw the trend line like this way. And so this is in 4-hour chart. So there is a forming candlestick over here, which is going to close in about 3 hours in 60 minutes. And if it closes above this trend line, then I think it's going to go up this way. But if it closes below the trend line, then that might be the confirmation for this rejection, and the market might go down this way on this bearish wave. So yeah, I would wait for the candle close on this one. But as per Ichimoku, this is flat, so no trend. So, and if I can look at the 1-hour chart, yeah, in 1 shows, oh, this is interesting. In 1, it's spiking up now. For the last 2 hours, it's going up very strongly. But one thing is that the Kumo is very thin. Kumo just twisted, and this is a very tiny Kumo here, very thin, very small Kumo, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen moving up, but this is still below the Kumo here. So when you see Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen below the Kumo, this spike up means that this is overbought, and also this tiny Kumo also shows that this is overbought. So I expect there is some kind of retracement soon. So yeah, I think it's not a good idea to buy at the moment. So yeah, I think that's my gold analysis. Yeah, it was downtrending, and now it's spiking up because I can see that there are so many stop loss orders over here at the previous highs. There were stops, and looks like the uptrend is hunting these stops and goes up this way. So I can kind of hear the scream of these sellers, like screams, because it's spiking up, and they get the stop losses over here. So the market might reach to the previous high at this level, 1868. It might reach up to here in this 1 hour. In 1 hour chart, it might go up still continuously this way, and it might go backwards. So yeah, we'll see on that one. Yeah, and because this is the too strong uptrend as compared to the previous waves, there might be some kind of rejection and goes backwards this way because of this very tiny Kumo and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen below the Kumo still. Not the best timing to look for the buy chance at the moment. Yeah, and so let's check out the let's see, what was it, AUDUSD. Alright, so let's check the AUDUSD, and we're gonna end the session. Yeah, we're gonna look at the pound JPY in the end, and we're gonna end the session. So AUDUSD daily chart is now, I think it was flat still. Yeah, retracing backwards, and it's flat. Kumo flat, and Kijun-sen is up, but Tenkan-sen retracing backwards, Senko span A retracing backwards, and Chikou span coming closer to the candles. So this is not the best time to look for the buy. Yeah, and also the price is in between the forecast lines. So unless the market breaks the forecast lines upwards this way, I would wait for the buy chance on the daily chart. Looks like there's a pin bar forming here. So yeah, we have to wait for the candle close on this one, also on this daily chart. Okay, and finally, let's come back to GBPJPY 5-minute chart and see how it's moving. Okay, so now the market is retracing backwards. Yeah, it's retracing backwards, but I expect the market continue to go up this way. This might become a engulfing candlestick after this candle close, and if it breaks above, then it might continue to go up this way. So that's my expectation also. So, and I will talk more about this pound JPY trade in the Ichimoku community members. So let's continue the discussion there. Alright, so thank you for joining everyone. So there will be another live stream tomorrow too, on Friday, exactly the same time. So I hope you can join there and watch the market by Ichimoku real time then. So yeah, and I can see that there's other comments, but sorry, I have to end the live stream. So I will check these comments later, and I will enjoy these comments. Okay, so yeah, I hope to see you next time, and until then, please stay healthy. The COVID case is still increasing, spreading still worldwide, including Tokyo. It's still like sideways or increasing. So yeah, please stay healthy and stay gold. Alright, so bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.